They agree on almost nothing: different languages, different faiths, different laws, spread across 6 continents. And yet, on one strange question, more than 80 countries have quietly reached the same answer. Across every nation that regulates dogs by breed, one type appears on every single list. Not most, all of them. Roughly 2.5 billion people, about a third of everyone alive, now live under a law that names the same dogs as too dangerous to own freely. So who are they? And why does a world that agrees on nothing agree on this? These laws almost never target one tidy breed. They target types, and lookalikes, and whole written lists. A dog can be banned for its shape alone, papers or no papers. Start with the dog at the center of it all. Pit Bull isn't a single breed, it's a family and a legal category, covering the American Pit Bull Terrier, the American Staffordshire Terrier, the Staffordshire Bull Terrier, and any dog that simply resembles them. Descended from bull baiting and pit fighting stock, it is the only type restricted in 100% of countries with a national breed law. The useful reality: temperament tests routinely rate the well-raised individual as affectionate. With people, which is precisely why the debate over these laws never ends. The newest name on the list, and proof these laws still move. After a string of serious attacks, the United Kingdom added the XL Bully to its banned ranks, and Ireland followed. A breed created largely for companionship, restricted within a few years of being recognized at all. From Argentina, a white, powerfully built hunter bred to take down wild boar and puma in a pack. It was one of 3 breeds named by name in Britain's Dangerous Dogs Act of 1991. Bred for courage against big game, restricted for exactly the same trait. The Brazilian Mastiff, a tracking dog with a famous, deep, bred-in wariness of strangers, so distrustful that in its home country show judges were once warned not to touch it. The second of the 3 breeds named in Britain's 1991 Act, and the third, bred in the Tosa region of Japan as a fighting dog, and matched in a wrestling tradition, where a champion was crowned in silence and ceremony, like a sumo grand champion. Rare even in Japan and banned across much of the world. 3 breeds, 1 British law. A global blueprint. The next group of dogs weren't bred for the pit. They were bred to guard livestock, land, family, and they landed on the lists anyway, for their sheer size and power. From the Canary Islands, a broad, brindled catch dog built to work cattle and guard the farmstead, powerful, territorial, and increasingly named in restriction lists across Europe and the Americas. The useful reality: this is a working guardian, not a pit fighter, a distinction the law rarely bothers to draw. Italy's Mastiff, the descendant of Roman guardian dogs, bred to protect property and hunt large game. Calm and deeply bonded to its family by reputation. Bred to guard the home. Regulated for being large enough to do it well. From South Africa, the Farm Guardian, the name means farmer's dog. Bred to stand between the homestead and whatever the frontier sent at it, including leopards. Banned outright in Denmark and restricted elsewhere. A dog built for a job most owners will thankfully never ask of it. The last of the set are restricted for something harder to measure: strength, and the weight of a reputation. The odd one out, no fighting pit heritage at all. The Rottweiler is a herder and cart puller from Roman times, later a trusted police and service dog. And yet, it is restricted in roughly 4 in 10 of the world's national breed laws. The only non-fighting breed to sit so high. Proof that in this arena, power and reputation can matter as much as record. And finally, a dog caught in the net by name. The Amstaff shares its roots with the Pit Bull family, and so it is swept into the same law sometimes as a recognized show breed, sometimes as simply another word for Pit Bull. The clearest example of how much, in these laws, a name can decide a dog's fate. So does any of it work? Here the world splits. Supporters point to the fall in serious maulings they credit to these bans. Opponents, including major veterinary associations, argue breed is a poor guide to danger, and that the individual dog, its owner, and its upbringing matter far more. The Netherlands and Italy agreed, and repealed their breed bans. The question is still genuinely open.